Hi, this is Illusionist, and I'm going to be giving a kind of a survey, an idea of what this Karnival dose deck is, this new one that came out in 2011, giving you a little bit of a review from a performer's perspective on how these cards handle. I won't be going over so much on what the face cards look like. They're obviously very interesting faces. On the king, for example, they have interesting designs. The number cards, yeah. Here are the number cards with really unique types of pictures and figures. But I'm going to be focusing more on the handling of the cards. When you bring it out of the deck, you're going to notice a really nice slick deck. If you're performing things like a giant fan, and you haven't really broken the deck in, these giant fans can be a little bit tricky since this is a slippery deck. But they fare okay. Nice handling. One advantage of a new deck is, of course, that you can do the anaconda or the dribble much nicer. And this deck comes with some extra cards here for predictions. It says you will choose the 4 of clubs on this card here. So it's like a prediction card for those who like to do mentalism. And they've got a couple of unique jokers. Usually we pull out the jokers if we're doing some street magic, and your double backer. And they handle it very nicely. It doesn't say that it's an air cushion finish like many of the other decks. The bicycle decks usually say that. I'm not seeing it specifically on this. One interesting thing about this deck is it says Jack of Clubs right on the very bottom, and that can be like a prediction that you use if you're going to use mentalism. So this deck is good for forcing the card. You can predict different selections. A very good deck for handling. They need a little bit of breaking into if you're going to faro the deck or do some fancy maneuvers. A little bit slightly rough, not as smooth as the B. Erdnace cards are on the edges. But yeah, they're still, I'd say it's a pretty good deck to work with. And you can get some nice fanning and techniques with this deck here.